Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for making your way here. I think you're going to really enjoy this session. We have here, I'm going to introduce very briefly. Oh, by the way, first of all, I'm Mary Corbett. Welcome to the club. I'm very honored to have with us today Ethan Bortnick. And to go through the usual, oh, he's so talented, he's so full of energy, just doesn't do justice to his unspeakably wild talents and big heart. He is here in Japan, just arrived very late last night at the invitation of Support Our Kids. And he's going to be doing some big events in Tohoku. We also have with us today, sitting to his right, the Acharya Rojin Shionuma, the chief abbot of the Jigenji Temple, where the events will be held. And to this temple will be invited students who are victims of the tsunami from Tohoku High School. The abbot himself is also from Tohoku High School, as is Hanyu Yuzuru, the Olympic gold medalist figure skater, who will be coming here on Thursday. So obviously we're here celebrating a lot of links with Tohoku today. They will both be telling us about their experiences, what Ethan is here to do. We're also very lucky that he's going to give us a short performance. But already this young talent has appeared on Oprah and many other major television shows. At 10 years old, he was invited by Tony Bennett and Celine Dion to do a new recent recording of We Are the World for the victims of the hurricane in Haiti. So he's been around the world. That's his mission, is to travel around the world and support basically children, mostly children projects. But I think Tohoku is very lucky to have him here as an ambassador for music and the world. And I'm just going to turn the microphone right over to you, Ethan. Oh, and let me please introduce, I'm sorry, Noriko Yoshioka, who's our interpreter today. Thank you very much.
Okay. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Good? Okay. So, good lunch, huh? That was enjoyable. First of all, I'm just going to make a brief summary of, how I started and really my entire life, which is only 13 years. But here we go. So I started when I was 3. I really enjoy playing the piano, and I heard some music on the TV and the radio, and I started copying down everything I heard on a little toy keyboard when I was 3. And I asked my parents for piano lessons, and they said, no problem, Ethan. And after that, I started taking piano lessons. And one day, I went to mall, and I played there. And I guess someone put that on YouTube, and then right after that person filmed that and put it on YouTube, I was honored to be at the Jay Leno show, the Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and I got to do that 4 times, and after that was Oprah, and many more shows, and after that I got to do a lot more concerts. Now, this is when I started to really realize that it's really important to help other people. Now, my brother was born. He was born with half a heart. And he was born with half a heart, and he went through 3 heart surgeries. And right after that, I saw all the other kids, not having a very great life, having a hard time in life. And that's when I realized that life is really precious, and that I should use my music and use the talent to help other people.
それは簡単に要約だけでさせていただきます。まず3歳から音楽に目覚めましてピアノのレッスンを受けるようになってでたまたま自分の演奏したのが YouTube で流れてそれからテレビやコンサートなどで演奏するようになりました。でそういうことをしながらやはり他の人を助けるということが非常に大切だというふうに目覚めるようになりましてその一つのきっかけが弟が心臓が半分しかないという状態で生まれてきまして3回も幼い頃から手術を行ってそういう中でいろいろな苦労している子どもたちを見ながら自分の才能を何か人に役立てるために使えないかそういうふうに感じるようになりました。
Thank you. So so right after that, I started asking my dad, why does this happen? Why did it happen? And I kept asking him, and I realized that what I want to do in my life is try to help other people with music. So I started going to charities and trying to perform with them, and really trying to, every concert I tried to do was for a fundraiser. So I kept doing it, and really I had a lot of fun, and I learned a lot from it. I started helping children's hospitals and organizations that help for people who can't afford food or water, or a lot of different charities. And so eventually I went on Oprah the second time, and on the second time she wanted to know how much money I raised. So she called every single charity, and apparently I raised right now over $35 million. Oh. And so, thank you.
とにかく自分の音楽の才能を使って人々を助けたいということでいろんなチャリティー活動をするようになりましたので、今まで行ってきたコンサートはすべてそういった基金のためであったりそういったチャリティーのためということで病院であったり貧しい人を助けるための団体のためにコンサートをしてきました。で今まで計算してみますと、今までそういった寄付で集めたお金が約日本円でいうと35億円ぐらいになるかと思います。
So, right, and then really I realized that, it's pretty cool that I raised 35 million, but at the same time, it's not really about how much money I raise. It's about inspiring other people and helping other people. And so, although 35 million is really exciting to me, I want to continue and keep really moving forward. And so, so then I had a tour, and it was really, really cool to travel all around the world, including Japan. And as I was traveling, I was seeing how music really affects other people's lives, and how it can change people's lives forever, and how, people can dance and cry and laugh and sing. And it's really cool to see that, and it's just from music. So, one example is when I went to We Are the World, and there was so many amazing, talented musicians there, and all working together to help other children in Haiti from the earthquake, just like the tsunami right here in Japan, and so we were helping other people with music, which was amazing.
先ほどその35億円というありましたけれども、お金ではなくてやはり音楽でいかに人々を影響することができるかということが大事だというふうに思っています。で実際We Are the World というハイチの地震で被災した子どもたちのためにいろいろなミュージシャンが集まったんですけれども、その時に自分も参加することができて、で本当に音楽は、何かを変えることができる力を持っているということが本当によく分かりました。
So after that, I saw people's lives changing, and I realized that no matter how hard things are in life, just like a lot of people have hard times in lives, no matter how hard things are, anything is possible. And after that, I wrote a song called Anything is Possible for my brother and for anybody who, needs to believe in themselves and know that anything is possible. And so I wrote the song, and I thought I wanted to play it on every concert I do to get the message out and make sure that every person I help knows that anything is possible, to inspire them. And so that's really a little bit of my sort of life summary. And then right after this, I will move on to how we got connected with Support Our Kids and how I'm here in Japan.
そうですね、やはり自分の中で、人生というのはやはり苦しいものだと思うんです。でどんな人でも苦しい人生だと思うんですが Anything is possible、不可能はない、すべては叶うんだということを、メッセージとして伝えていきたいと思っています。で実際そういう Anything is possible という曲を作りまして、それを今、どのコンサートでも歌っています。じゃあ、これが今までの私の、13年間の人生でして、これからこの Support Our Kids との関連についてちょっとお話しします。
So, we came here to Tokyo about 2 months ago in February, and we came to a very impressive snowstorm, and it was a really fun time, and but the reason I came here to Japan was because of Support Our Kids, and when I heard about Support Our Kids, I was amazed, and I was honored to be working with them right now and be working with Mr. Akizawa. And when I heard what they do to all the children who were affected by the tsunami, and really allow them to see the world and experience planet Earth and really go abroad. And when I heard that, I was really, really touched. And really, I was excited to work with them and to help, especially kids my age who I can connect with.
Okay. 2月に今年の2月に一度東京に来たんですけれども、その時にこのサポーターはキッズと出会いました。こちらは子どもたちを被災した子どもたちを海外に連れて行ってホームステイをさせていろんな全世界を知らせるという知ってもらう体験してもらうというプログラムなんですけれども、やはり自分と同世代の子どもたちのためのプログラムをやっているということに非常に感銘を受けました。
So after we the performance in February. We went back home, and right away I was telling everybody how amazing Support Our Kids is, and then we got an invitation to come back, and that's when we heard about Mr. Shionuma. We heard about Sendai, and we were going to. I got an invitation through Support Our Kids. I got an invitation to go to the Jingenji Temple and perform for 50 high school kids who have been affected by the tsunami. And right away, I said yes, because I was really touched what they were doing. And right after that, I said absolutely, and here we are. And I'm really, really excited to go. It's tomorrow, and we're going to go to the temple, and really, I'm really honored to be in the presence of Mr. Shionuma.
はい、また今回4月来る時にあたってですね、こちらのサポーターはキッズが、次元寺の仙台にある次元寺の、住職でいらっしゃる塩沼さんを紹介してくださり、明日仙台に行って、次元寺で、地元の高校生たち被災した高校生たちの前で演奏することになっています。非常にこのプログラムに感動しまして、またこういった次元寺で演奏できること、また塩沼さんにお会いできたことを非常に光栄に思っております。
So I'm really excited to go tomorrow, and I'm also really excited to perform at the Akasaka Blitz on Thursday, and we're also benefiting Support Our Kids, and I'm really, really excited, and I hope we can raise a lot of money and inspire a lot of kids, not only in Sendai but also in Tokyo, and really just to inspire a lot of kids right here who have been affected by the tsunami. And really, for just really to help and support our kids with Mr. Akizawa and Mr. Shionuma, and really just I'm really, really excited, and just to tell everybody that anything is possible.
あさってまた東京では赤坂ブリッツで演奏します。そこでまた基金を募っていろんな多くの人に役に立てるようになればいいと思います。やはり子どもたちを今後助けていきたい、子どもたちの役に立っていきたいというのが自分のメッセージです。皆さんに伝えたいのはやはり anything is possible、 すべては叶うということです。
Okay, we'll have a word also from the Chief Abbot today. お願いいたします。
一言ご挨拶申し上げます。私は、仙台の次元寺の住職を務めております、塩沼良順と申します。先ほど イーサン君とお父さんからお伺いしたところ、イーサン君は3歳の頃から世界が平和になったらいいのになということをお父さんにお話しして、たくさんの話をしていたということをお話をお伺いしました。実は私も共通する部分が、たくさんございまして、子どもの頃からの夢はやはり人と人とがつながり合って共に助け合って幸せな世界になればいいのになということを願っておりました。小学校5年生の時に千日解放業という日本でもいや世界でも一番と言われるくらい厳しい修行にまずは自己を確立するために励みました。その結果やがて見えてきたものは自分も他人も区別がないんではなかろうか。本来同じ空気を吸って共に同じ光を浴びて同じ水を飲んでみんなどこかでつながっている。その自と他を隔てるものはおそらく自我ではなかろうかということにやがて気づいてまいりました。
So I was talking with Ethan before this conference here, and I heard that Ethan wished for world peace ever since he was 3 years old, and he asked his father, are there really people who doesn't have water, who doesn't have food? And I was very impressed with that because my dream was also to help people in the world and to make a good life, a good world, a happy world. And when I was 5th grade, I watched on TV this trekking practice, ascetic practice by the Buddhist monks. And I was really impressed by that practice and started to train to do that myself. And then I accomplished that, but upon these practices, I learned that there is no border between myself and the others. And we all have the same light, we all drink the same water, and so there is no border between myself and the others, and that's what I learned from what I have been doing through the training.
ちょうど今から3年前の3月11日に東北大震災が起きました。多くの方たちがたくさんの困難を強いられる生活が続きました。しばらくしてテレビが見られるようになりますと、日本国内はもとより世界中からたくさんの支援や温かい心温まるメッセージをいただいたときに、被災地の私たちはもしかしたらこの瞬間に世界中の国境がなくなったんではないかというそういう錯覚を覚えました。しかしそれは長くは続きませんでした。2ヶ月経ち3ヶ月経ちすると、被災地から遠く離れたところではやがて生活が元通りになり、日々の私たちの忙しいという流れに飲まれてしまい、そして被災地のことを忘れてしまうようになったわけであります。現在もたくさんのまだまだ支援を必要になっている人たちもたくさん多くいるのが現状です。
Okay, so 3 years ago at 3/11, the great earthquake, many people suffered in the Tohoku region. And at that time, I found out that there were a lot of support from around the world, lots of warm messages. And I was very impressed that I almost thought that there were no borders around the world, that everyone wanted to help this Tohoku region. But that was maybe an illusion. And after maybe 2 months, 3 months, a year, 2 years after that, people have already forgotten about Tohoku. They're back to their ordinary busy life. And I'm sad to say, but I think Tohoku region has been forgotten recently. And so, but there are still many people who need support in the Tohoku region.
私は海外の知人の紹介でサポートアワーキッズの活動を知りました。そして今回イーサン君が被災地のために演奏を しに来てくださるということをしたわけであります。そこでイーサン君と同じ10代の被災された家の子どもたちをお寺に招き、そしてイーサン君と共に何か 同世代の人たちがそこで語り合うことで新しいエネルギーが生まれ、被災地の早期復興に何かつながるんではなかろうかという希望を持ちました。それが明日仙台の次元寺で、そして東北福祉大での18時30分からのコンサートに結びついていったわけであります。ぜひ今回の23日のこのイベントと24日のイーサン君の赤坂でのこのコンサートが成功するますことを皆様方に切にお願い申し上げます。
Okay, so I've heard through my friend about the Support Our Kids program, and through them I heard that Ethan will be coming to Japan, and so he will be performing at the in the Tohoku region, and so we decided to invite children affected by the earthquake and have communication with Ethan because they are both children and it is the same generation. So maybe the kids in the Tohoku region will be encouraged by what Ethan does and what he has as for his message. And I hope that this will help for the revival of the Tohoku region and for the children to have hope. And so tomorrow he will be performing at my temple, and also in the evening, and on the 24th he will be performing at Akasaka. And I hope that this will be a great success for every children, and especially the children of Tohoku.
簡単ではございますけれども、ご挨拶とさせていただきます。ありがとうございました。Thank you.
So Ethan is now going to play a few songs for us. And I just wanted to let you know that we will have questions and answers after the performance. So Ethan, よろしくお願いします。
Okay. 1, 2. 1. There we go. Okay. So the first song I'm going to play is one of the first songs I heard when I heard I was going to come to Japan. And I immediately fell in love with it, especially hearing what it was played for and what the meaning is. And so I really wanted to play it for you guys, and I really enjoyed this song. So this is my version of Hanawasaku. Thank you. So for the next song, I wanted to dedicate it to Mr. Akizawa and support our kids for making this world a wonderful place to live in for all the children who were affected by the earthquake and the tsunami in the Tohoku region and everywhere in Japan. So I dedicate this next song to support our kids and Mr. Akizawa. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright and blessed days, the dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh, yeah. Thank you. So, oh, that's hot. Ooh, okay. So, now I thought, if anybody could help me, I thought I could show you guys how I write music. And now, in order to do that, I need one volunteer.
じゃあちょっと今から私の作曲方法をお見せしたいと思うんですが、一人お手伝いしていただく方が必要です。
And what I need you guys to do is to tell me a story that's important to you, or anything inspiring that you've ever gone through, or any story that you want to tell me.
まず一つは何か私に伝えたいストーリーがある方、何か感銘を受けたストーリーであったり、感動した話であったり、何かストーリーがあったらそれを教えてください。
So if you would like to tell me a story, just you can raise your hand and I'll pick you, and you can ask, you can tell me anything you want, and I'll write a song for you.
何かお話がありましたら手を挙げていただいて、イさんに言ったらそれに合わせた曲を今この場で作曲します。
Anybody? No? Yes.
はいはい。
こんにちは、千恵子と言います。
My name is Chieko.
韓国で船が沈んでたくさんの人が死にましたけれども、その中で若い女性の乗組員の人が最後までみんなを励まして乗客を助けた後で死んだというニュースを聞いてとても感動しました。その話を曲に作ってくれたら嬉しいと思います。
Okay, so recently there was a huge ferry accident in Korea. Have you heard of that? There was a ferry, a boat that tipped over. Many people died, but there was one lady who worked on the ferry, but she worked till the last minute to help everyone escape. But in the end, she died. She couldn't escape from the boat. And if you could dedicate a song to her or make a song out of that story.
Definitely. Thank you. So here's a song for the ferry crash. Thank you. Thank you. You speak Russian? I speak a little too. Немножко. So this is my last song, and this is also a song I wrote. This is also a song I wrote, and this is the song that I was telling you about earlier, and it's called "Anything Is Possible." And this song I was honored to write for a movie called "Anything Is Possible" too, and I got to star in the movie, and I also got to co-write 10 songs. And this song I want to dedicate to Mr. Shionuma because he proved to everybody that anything is possible.
今から先ほど申し上げた Anything is Possible という曲をやります。これは映画にもなっていまして、実際私自身も主演していまして、この映画のために10曲作曲しました。で、今日はこの Anything is Possible という曲を塩沼さんに捧げたいと思います。
And also this song I got to work on getting some of the lyrics in Japanese too.
日本語の歌詞もつけましたので聞いてください。
So anything is possible. When you get weak and shadows find you, when cold winds blow against your back, when valleys wide stretch out forever, and loneliness is all you have. Believe in yourself, and anything is possible. Believe in yourself, and don't worry about a thing. Believe in yourself, and suddenly everything is magical. 기분 신지대 수비대 수비대 가나우요. When your heart breaks and no one hears it, when clouds don't live, at times get hard. When you wanna fly, but your schedule wings don't hold you. If you just jump, you might catch a star. Believe in yourself, and anything is possible. Believe in yourself, and don't worry about a thing. Believe in yourself, and suddenly everything is magical. Believe in yourself. 太陽は隠れ、情熱は消えても、そっと目を閉じ、思い出して全て叶うよ。自分を信じて全て叶うよ。自分を信じて心配しなくていい。自分を信じて突然奇跡は起きる。自分を信じて全て叶うよ。And anything is possible. Thank you.
Thanks, Ethan. That was great. I think everybody would agree. And if you have any questions, we'll start taking questions from the working press first, and then we'll take it from the floor.
Yes.
And please state your name because we're recording the program. Yes.
I'd like to ask a question to both of you. My name is Fujita, and I'm at Kokumin Shimbun, one of the oldest newspapers in Japan. To be very honest, I felt a little jealous of you because you're so talented. You achieved so much at age 13, and this is honest feeling. We speak the same language. My motto is yes, we can. Anything is possible. But after 50 some years and getting older, I felt not everything is possible. So how can we minimize the gap between where you are and the kind of the world I live in? We can't have that kind of positive mental attitude. How can we minimize the gap?
Well, that's a very good question. Do you want to translate it? Okay, go ahead.
今の質問なんですけれども、イーさんのメッセージが Anything is possible すべては叶うということなんですけれども、正直だんだん年も取ってきますと、またこの実際の現実の世界を見ていますと、必ずしもそうポジティブな気分になれないと思うんですけれども、そういっただんだんそういう気持ちになれない人たちにとってどうやったらまたそういったポジティブな気持ちになれるかということをちょっとお二人に伺いたいと思いますということ。
So, I think that, I've seen people, have hard times, and like Mr. Shionuma, I see that anything is possible. But to have a positive attitude, I guess you would have to say that you need to be experienced and see it. And for me, I've seen a lot of things change people's lives. But I think that having being positive, I think is the most important thing, because then, people will enjoy being, around with you and be happy with you. And I think that I think all the bad things in the world, all the negative stuff can be fixed if you're positive. And that's why I think that anything is possible. And even for me, no matter how many things I've done around the world, I still have to stay humble, and I still have to, go to school, keep my options open. But still, I still believe that anything is possible, because I've seen it and I've experienced it. And I know that if I believe in it, then, I think all the bad things in the world will become much better.
本当に辛い時期というのは誰でもあると思うんですけれども、そのポジティブで常にあれば周りの人をハッピーにすることができる、楽しませることができる。で、実際私はそれをその目で見てきています。音楽が人を変えることができる、音楽の力というものを実際経験していますので、そういったポジティブな気持ちをずっと持っていれば、悪いことっていうのはどんどんフィックスされていくと思います。で、私自身ここまでいろいろ達成してきましたが、やはりハンブル、謙虚でいること、そして例えば今私も学校にも行ってますけれども、そういったようにやることはきちんとやりながら常にポジティブでいれば、きっと世界はいいふうに変わっていくと、そういうふうに信じています。
Thank you.
私ですか。私は、実際46歳になるんですけれども、30代に、若く見られることがあります。その、秘訣は、人生の最後の最後まで夢を持っていようということと、何気のない今日一日という日を精一杯生きていこうという、この2つがあるからだと思います。先ほどお話しいたしました、千日開放業という業も1日48キロの山道を16時間かけて毎日歩きます。その時もその日一日だけを後悔のないように過ごそうという思いで毎日過ごしていた結果、行きたくないなとか行かなければならないという気持ちで行った日は、一日もありませんでした。その結果、今は精一杯後悔のない日々を過ごしたということが自信につながって、そして何歳になっても大きな夢に向かって希望を持って生きていこうというポジティブな気持ちを常に持つようになりました。ですから、今日というこの日はとても大切な日であり、今の心というのは日本の漢字で書くと念と書きます。今の心が、幸せであれば、明るくあれば、過去すべても未来もすべてが幸せになると思います。
So I'm 46 years old, but some people think I still look in my 30s, and I think I look younger than my real age. But maybe there's two reasons for that, and one is that until the last day of my life, I have a dream, and I keep pursuing that dream. And also the second thing is that every day I want to live it to the fullest, and I don't want to regret of what I do every day. And as I talked to you earlier, I did the 1,000-day trekking practice, and for that I walked 48 kilometers for 16 hours every day, and I did that for 1,000 days. And during that time, I never thought that this is something I must do or I have to do. that is, I always wanted to do that. And that is because I didn't want to regret what I was doing. And that's where I found my confidence in whatever I do. And that's what keeps me on going, and to have a hope and to have dream and to have positive feeling in myself. And as I said, I think it's very important that you live fully every day and to have positive feelings. And that's what keeps me going.
ありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
Okay. Any other questions from the press, or we'll open it up to the floor?
Any questions? Oh, thank you.
Question? Oh, okay.
Just to continue.
Can we have your name and
What? My name is Vasily.
organization?
I'm from Moscow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
An organization.
Not organization, just I'm a guest of people here.
Okay.
And I'm very much honored to be invited for this very interesting entertainment. And I would like to how to support Mr. Bortnick. Как тебе правильно называть? Просто Bortnick, конечно. So that's why I can tell that to support his idea and the question of this gentleman, why you name this everything or anything is possible. And I believe to support again to Bortnick, it is very important for a person to teach himself to be able to dance even if it is a heavy rain. Правильно?
Да.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Very impressive. And what your game, your play, it is just gas skiing. Very, very, very beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
本当に素晴らしい演奏だったということで、イさんの活動もサポートしていきたいということで、もう本当に感動して素晴らしい演奏でしたということです。
Okay.
Thank you.
Questions?
Questions? Anybody? Oh, yes.
Good.
My name is Yasu Matsumoto from GG Press, Japanese news agency. I understand your parents was born in Ukraine,
Yes.
and the situation in there is now getting worse and worse. It's just like a civil war. So I'd like to ask you about how do you feel about the situation now? I'm not from the political point of view, but just I suppose the people in there is experience a hard time now. So do you have any message for them to?
ご両親がウクライナ出身ということで、今ウクライナは非常に厳しい状況ということで、イさん自身が政治的な見解とかではなくて、今そちらでウクライナにいて大変な思いをされている方へ何かメッセージなどあればお願いしたいということです。
Well, yes, my dad, who is over there, he was born in Ukraine, and in Odessa specifically. He moved to the U.S. when he was 7, and my mom moved with her parents when she was 6 months. And luckily, we don't have any family there anymore, so they're not experiencing what's going on over there. But I actually wrote another song called "We're All Family," and this song is about. Well, I wrote it because when I was watching the news, right, I was surprised on how many negative things they were reporting about, and they were talking about this person was killed and this happened in this place, and and I was really upset to hear that, And so I decided I wanted to write a song to tell everybody a message that I wanted to bring world peace, but through everybody working together as a family, and really just to help other people. And I thought, this world would be even better, even better than it is right now. And so I wrote this song called "We're All Family," and I really wanted to tell everybody that we can all work together to use the good things in the world to overpower the bad things. And really, I don't really think about what's going on in Ukraine that much, but I really hope that everybody works together to, really make a great country and make it back to how it was, and for everybody just to be happy there, for everybody to live in peace there, and just to enjoy life there without making big war and a big fight about it.
私の父は7歳の時にウクライナからアメリカに移住しまして、母は6ヶ月の時でして、幸い親族はもうウクライナには全くいませんので、そういった意味で安心といいますか、特にないウクライナに対して何かすごく思いがあるというわけでは正直ないです。ただそれウクライナの状況だけではないにしても、あるだけテレビを見ていまして、非常にネガティブなことばかりあったときに We Are All Family という曲を作りました。それはやはり世界平和を願うものであって、みんなが力を合わせてより良い世界にしていこう、そういう気持ちを込めて作った曲が We Are All Family、 みんな家族であるという曲です。そういう気持ちを持っていることで悪いものも良い風に転換していくと思いますし、ウクライナもそういう気持ちを持ってみんなが平和になって幸せになって戦争がなくなればいいなというふうに思っています。
Thank you.
Well, I understand Ethan has a very busy season ahead of him, and he actually goes to school. He says he takes many lessons by Skype, and so summer holidays must be a really busy time for you. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing the rest of the year?
Sure. Well, my new PBS special called The Power of Music is airing all across America through PBS, and I'm really, really honored that it's officially the #1 PBS show ran throughout the entire country. And so after we filmed the show, we decided to go on a big tour, a summer tour and a fall tour. And all of the dates will be about 60 dates. And we're going all across America and doing a tour. And we're also going to help a lot of charities in each state or city, and which is also very important. And I'm really, really excited. And that's basically going to be the entire year. And then I really don't know what's going to be next year. But I hope we can work a lot with Support Our Kids, and really, really help and support Mr. Akizawa and all of Support Our Kids to really, support our kids. And I really hope we can do much more together. But really, that's what's going to be for this year.
年内に関しての活動ですけれども、今までPBS というテレビ番組で全国放送される自分のショーがあったんですけれども、それの収録をやっていました。で、実際このショーは今全国で本当にNo.1ぐらいの人気があるショーになっています。あとこの後夏と秋に向けて60日間アメリカ横断全国ツアーを行います。もちろんその間にもチャリティー活動をします。年内はおそらくもうそれでもういっぱいいっぱいになると思いますが、その合間にもサポートアワーキッズと一緒に今後も活動していきたいと思っていますし、もう文字通りサポートアワーキッズ、子どもたちのために何か役に立って支援していきたいと思っています。
Okay, so I think we have time for one more. Apparently, Ethan will have a few minutes after we close the session today, and I hope, Mr. Akizawa, I think some people might have questions for you. The information on the organization, I think, is with you right now. So if somebody has a last question, we'll take it now.
Any questions?
Okay. They might talk to you afterwards. They often come to the table afterwards.
No? Okay. So if you ever have a question while I'm talking. Do you want to translate that?
ガールフレンドはいますかという質問です。
I think I'm only 13 and I still have a lot of years to go.
まだ13歳ですので、まだやることがたくさん他にあります。
Good last question. Okay. So thank you for all the questions, and I really, really enjoyed this to talk to you guys, and so I really hope I can see you on Thursday, which is April 24th. We're going to be supporting our kids, and we're going to be benefiting Support Our Kids, and I'm going to be performing at the Akasaka Blitz, and I really hope all of you can come, and it's going to be a very exciting concert. So I hope you all can come, and thank you so much for coming. And it was really nice to meet you, everybody. Thank you.
So, thank you very much. And as is the club tradition, I have a small gift from the club for you, Ethan.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to make an official presentation. Thank you for coming to the club. This is a 1-year membership to the club, so you have to come back soon.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So, like I was saying a little bit earlier, they will have a few minutes to hang around. I'm sure many of you might have questions for them and for Support Our Kids. So thank you very much for coming. That's the end of the session today. Thank you.